Welcome again, everybody, to Hot Plate Madness. The perky, is always, Jen Martin. I'm Roger. Today, especially excited to do Hank's Taco Soup. And who is Hank, you say?
Roger's imaginary
Well, no.
friend.
The plan was, who is Hank?
Was there a plan?
There was
you
never
didn't
a
tell
plan.
me about
There's
the
never a plan.
I'm right. So why did you say?
But
there was
Hank
a
is
plan?
one of our viewers from Dog River, Saskatchewan. So a shout out to Hank for sending this in today. Hank apparently hangs out at the corner gas station with his friend Brent, and this is what they make. And so we're very excited about it. And the other reason we're excited is it's tacos and it's soup, which are two things that I personally love. And I'm really interested to see how we get this soup into a taco shell without it spilling all over the place.
No taco shells in our recipe today, Roger.
Oh, well, then why is it called taco soup?
Ask Hank.
Okay, then.
Who sent it in from Saskatchewan?
Dog River, Saskatchewan.
Dog River.
So, any of you viewers who know about Dog River, please leave a comment.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so Jen, what are we doing today?
Okay, so in Hank's Taco Soup, you're going to need 1 pound of hamburger, okay, ground burger. So Hank typically at home uses turkey burger because Hank prefers turkey burger. However, we're going to use ground beef. Now, this looks kind of silly because it's all cut and funky, but that's because Hank bought a 3-pound log. Shut up, Richard.
Somebody likes her Hank a little too much.
Here. I don't know how I'm like referring to myself in the third person with the name Hank. It's so weird.
You know, this is how we like it. This is how Hank and us roll.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so anyway, I bought this log that was a 3-pound log of hamburger, okay? And I cut it into pound sections. And then just like the chicken from last week's episode, when you have leftover chicken, you just put it in a freezer bag and throw it in the freezer. Same with your burger. And it's typically cheaper to buy the big roll of burger than it is to just buy the little 1-pound packages. So that's what I did. I encourage you to do the same. It's not that much more expensive. And then you just have meat ready for you the next time.
And again, you could freeze this leftover stuff if you needed to, right? And it's good for...
Is he not listening to me today?
Did I? I was not. It's Hank.
I did say you could freeze the leftovers.
Oh,
just like
sorry.
the chicken last week.
You know, it's just Jen Martin,
No,
blah, blah,
no.
blah. I'm going to start
What
talking about a
happened
bunch
was
of stuff. And then I'm all like, okay, are you going to talk about freezing
Let's
the
be real
hamburger?
here. What
And then
happened
she's
is-
all like, blah, blah, blah.
Shut
Who's
your
Hank? And I'm like,
face.
who's Hank? I don't know.
Show your face. What happened is I mentioned chicken and Roger blacked out.
That is very true. That I will definitely agree with.
Okay, so you're going to need several cans. It's really an easy soup to make. You're going to need the pound of burger. You're going to need a can of black beans, a can of kidney beans, a can of diced tomatoes. Now, this is going to be your preference, okay? I can't really get my kids to love the regular diced tomatoes in a can because they're big chunks. So I get petite diced tomatoes. They're smaller and my kids handle it better. So that's what we're using here. You need a can of corn and a can of rotel, which is basically more tomatoes, but there's green chilies mixed in with it, which is the whole Hispanic vibe of those tomatoes. You're going to need an onion, okay? And you're going to need a packet of taco seasoning, a packet of ranch seasoning, and then for toppings, you got your cheese, your sour cream, and your chips. Oh, and you'll also need a 1.5 cups of water, okay?
And so the chips are kind of replicating the taco shell.
Sure. Or
Okay.
in the soup, they're the cracker.
Oh, even better. Okay.
There
awesome.
we go. Okay. So what we're going to do is, this is not on. We are going to turn this on. We're going to turn it all the way up because we've learned that in Hot Plate Madness, it's not very hot.
There's a lot of madness going on. And there's a few plates, some of which we
Right.
melt. But yeah, hot, no.
Roger, would you please do me the honor of
I
cutting
will.
an onion? I hate cutting onions.
And so once again, we're all excited about cutting up an onion again. So
Yes.
we're cutting off the ends here.
Pay
And then
attention.
an easy way to peel this, right? And we've gone over this before. And for those of you who watch the Man Show, you know the men do it an entirely different way. We are doing it this way today because it's really simple. You just slice it in half like that. You can see it on the camera here. And then you can just peel that end off really nice and easy. And wow, that was way easier than I thought it was going to be. So
It doesn't look like you're having an easy
you
time
know,
though, right
and I'm
now.
a liar. Yeah, there it was. So there it goes, and it's nice and easy. Now again, the idea of these types of onions, right, the ones that are not already peeled for you at the grocery store is, this guy was probably about 68 cents. The peeled one is like $1.50.
Right.
So just
It's at
some
least
dude at a
double.
grocery store peeling it for you, that's like an extra $1 right there. So peel your onions, people.
Peel your onions.
And then you can just dice this up. And since we're doing a soup, Jen Martin tells me we want to want this a little fine, so you don't want giant chunks of
You
this.
don't want to be slurping. Actually, Roger, I learned this past week, loves onion rings, so he would probably
do.
love like huge chunks of
do.
onion in the soup. But
Onions are my friend. Onion rings are definitely my friend. I will eat those for days. Yes.
Did you forget to peel an onion?
No, it's right here. It's peeled.
it
Yeah.
peeled itself.
Yeah.
You just
The other magic of my technique is sometimes they just peel themselves, and so it's like super awesome. Because that's how we roll.
All right, I'm gonna dump this burger into this pan.
And so you're just chopping this
Sizzle,
right up.
Sizzle, sizzle.
And so you can see on this camera that's all nice and diced up, and so we're ready to go.
All right. I need onions.
Oh, you want them now? Okay, so
Onions!
once again, the Hot Plate Madness kitchen. I don't quite understand the rules, but there they go.
All right, so you're just gonna brown up your burger and your onions in your pot, your soup pot. Make sure you got a big enough pot for this recipe because after you add all these cans in there, it's gonna be pretty full.
It's right there.
The onions.
Yeah, you can tell that. Yeah, Jen Martin is not a friend of onions. She's blinded.
Why did you blow in the pot?
I was clearing it for his dumb camera.
Because it's Hot Plate Madness,
Why?
everyone.
Making me
Why did
cry.
we blow in the pot? Because we wanted to make Jen Martin cry. And so you'll notice with these petite diced tomatoes here, they are kind enough to provide a little pop-top can,
Nobody else
which
was.
we love. But these other guys, they don't have that. So we've got to use our handy-dandy device that opens cans.
Can opener.
Can opener, thank you. So we'll do that.
The opener of cans.
The opener of cans. Last week I was towel boy. This week, the
opener
opener of
of
cans.
So, my son watched last week's episode
Oh, did he?
where you dubbed yourself Towel Boy because I paid attention. It was his idea. But then we tucked that paper towel in your shirt, and my son looks at me and goes, "Oh my gosh, that's so mean!" And I'm like, "Oh, give me a break."
Yeah, and that's the Hot Plate Madness, right? Sometimes Jen
Right.
Martin is just really mean to me. I am nothing but just a guy who wants to be a good team player and help out all the time.
Ladies.
You know, and I never said anything negative about Jen ever. And then I get treated like
Ladies.
cowboy. It was Logan. It wasn't me.
Oh, Logan's not even here to defend
Which
himself.
is why
Let's just
I'm throwing him
blame
under the
Logan.
bus, man. That's how guys roll. What's up?
That's awesome.
All right, so amazingly enough, that one's really easy to get rid of. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, what are you doing?
And then, Jen, you're telling me that we are actually not draining any of this stuff at all.
We're not
just
draining
dumping it
that.
all.
We're not draining the meat. This is a goulash of a taco soup. Just throw it all in there.
And that's interesting because last week we were very aware of the need to drain the beans.
That's right.
But
You're absolutely right.
In this case, it's actually beneficial
It
to the
adds
meal to have
the
them.
soup. But we didn't want our quesadillas last week to be soup,
Right.
so we drained our beans and
Cool.
rinsed them. Yes.
All right.
Okay, so this is what it's looking like. And then you're just gonna literally pour all of the cans, juice and all. Yummy goodness. Okay, and you're just gonna stir it up. You're also going to add your ranch seasoning and your taco seasoning and 1.5 cups of water.
Okay, so right at this point.
Yep. Beautiful.
There's a lot more ranch dressing.
Thank goodness, because I was like, there's not much ranch in
There's
that
not very much.
packet.
And then Thank you.
So once you have it all in there, you're just gonna basically heat it up to where it's hot enough to eat. It tastes better after it simmers a little bit, but if you're in a hurry, it tastes just fine as soon as it's hot. And that's taco soup.
We're waiting for it to heat up.
Yeah, we're just chilling now.
We're talking about food, not
The madness part returns.
What did you just do, Roger?
I went to grab for it and of course just knocked the entire thing on
Roger
the floor.
better leave that in the video. He just like knocked everything off the table.
So okay, this is ready to be served up and we're serving up and we've got the option of some sour cream
Isn't that beautiful?
and some cheese.
Courtney, how hungry are you?
pretty hungry.
Okay,
So we're
I'm
bringing
putting another
Courtney up.
scoop in here. Come on up, Courtney.
And actually get in between Jen and I, kind of in the center here. Or over there is even fine.
All right.
You gotta use your chip to.
You put some sour cream in
Sour
there.
cream's going in, some cheese in there.
Super yummy. Okay.
And then are we doing chips?
So, I like to take my chips for my taco soup and I crumple them like crackers in your soup. It's super yummy. All right.
And so this is Hank's taco soup.
Oh, you have a spoon? Here.
Yeah.
She
Whichever.
brought her own taco soup spoon. Awesome.
Right.
What do you... All right. Woo! Having fun.
And it is terrible.
Now I'm really excited to see my face in the video because I'm pretty sure I'm sitting here going, "What did I do wrong?"
I'm just kidding. It's great.
Okay.
I love
Yay.
you. But you got me.
All right.
You totally got me. I was
Well,
like,
and she understands the whole concept of the madness part of the hot plate show. So, yay! Thank you, Courtney, for freaking us
she
out
really,
there for a
you
second.
really liked it? Or you said,
I do.
okay, she likes it. Okay.
So, all right. So
I can't breathe, Roger.
that's 2 episodes in a row where we've got horrified there at the end. Last week, nobody raised their hand when we said who wants another quesadilla, and now this week, oh my God, we thought we'd killed Courtney, but luckily it was okay. So we're 9 for 9 now. So yay, good for us. Hey, we will see you next week on Hot Plate Madness. Jen Martin, Roger Hammaker, Hank's Taco Soup. We'll see you later.
See
Bye
ya.
bye. Great, perfect, Courtney. That was completely
Oh
awesome.
my gosh. I can't wait to see my face. I froze. I didn't know what I didn't know what to say. I'm like, okay, wait, we're on camera, and I'm like, I don't know what to say right now, and I just like froze. So I was like,
She's all, what the hell do you mean?
That was awesome.